Hello, hello, and welcome to Quackalope, and oh my god, Jesse, I can't even contain it anymore. Can we just start?
No.
We have an unboxing of Merchant's Cove, and I think we might be...
No.
What?
We are unboxing a game called Draw to Adventure.
Oh, yeah, we're not going to do Merchant's Cove.
Set it over to the side. Now, tell me a little bit about what exactly Drawn to Adventure is.
So, Drawn to Adventure is you and up to 3 other adventurers will embark on an epic journey across the 5 realms where you can use your skills and abilities to slay monsters and complete quests, where you will have the chance to earn many rewards such as mana to activate special powers, and it's campaign-driven roll and write game.
All that being said, jokes aside, this is another game that was included, sent
I'm
to
actually
us.
excited about it.
No, yeah, genuinely, we thought we'd give it a little shout out. We haven't had the chance to check this one out. Thank you, Final Frontier, for sending this on. This will be covered down the road. For now, I think we're one of the first to have Merchant Coves in hand.
Yes.
Which means one thing, Jan. Ooh. We're gonna stab it.
Where?
What if I just went through the box right there?
Well, it's not technically my copy, but I don't think I'd forgive you either way.
We have been squabbling about it.
Let me just move these. Okay.
Main box?
Yes.
All right. Can you talk to us? Well, first off, this is an unboxing video, which means, like any of our unboxing videos here on Quackalope, we know enough about the game to talk about it as we pull out the components. So we're not only walking you through what this looks like, but also telling you how it plays. Why are you so excited about this title? Because you've been talking about this for the better part of a year.
I think it's the first time ever that we... right, respectfully quiet. I think it's the first time that I've ever seen an asymmetric Euro.
Now continue.
Why did you get to do it?
Well, because you weren't doing it.
No, it's...
Asymmetric.
I'm gonna get the box fart at least.
Asymmetric Euro.
It's the first asymmetric Euro that I've ever seen. I got very excited with Final Frontier games when I played Coloma for the first time, which is a Johnny Pack design.
Yep.
And I thought that game was really fun and really cool. The component quality in Coloma was amazing, so when I heard about Merchant's Cove and I saw that it kind of had the Miko artwork, which is the main artist, and I saw how all the different mechanics from each one of the people...
It's an asymmetric puzzle game, similar to the lines of Root in some ways.
Economy game, technically. Like, you're trying to sell things and get
Yes, so that's what
back.
you're doing. You have your own little mini puzzle that you're doing to generate the market and the stuff that you're producing for those that are coming to the Cove here.
Mini puzzle is actually an understatement. You're playing your own game, in a way.
But the interesting thing is you're all interacting on the same board state instead of some of the other titles like you have, Warfare and Tactical Positioning. In this one, you're going to be dealing with marketplace and who comes into what stall, who's coming into what port, where they're going to be shopping and purchasing things. Can you just finish opening?
Yeah! Yes.
All right.
What do we got? What's on the top?
Well, I have no idea.
Oh,
I'll let you figure it out. I'm hunting for the one thing that matters.
The minis?
So it looks like we have a ship build.
Yes.
A item rack build.
Yes.
Sales shelves. Okay.
So in this game, every character, you're all trying to sell to the same people, right? So the asymmetry is really mostly on how you produce goods, but you're all selling to unique meeples that are coming from ships trying to look for certain types of equipment and
Hello, merchant!
No!
Welcome ashore! Merchant's Cove is a highly asymmetric Euro game where each player assumes the role of different fantasy merchants at a unique shop. The merchants contend to sell their goods to the arriving adventurer at the Cove's piers, the most famous markets of the 5 realms.
Wait.
Each player uses their
unique flavor text.
Captain. The Blacksmith's job is straightforward as Ovlas Thundercrack.
For the alchemist.
The Fonta says, Aura, the alchemist, you gather mysterious ingredients from your decanter.
The solo mode.
The peddler is a brick and mortar merchant trying to make a living at Merchant's Cove. There's nothing more frustrating.
And the Chronomancer.
The Chronomancer and his assistant is a wise gray Chronomancer. You and your assistant Humpty McCloud.
And look here in the box, can you see it? That's flavor text too. Try to read that one. There's flavor text everywhere. That's pretty neat. What else do we got?
Though merchants work independently in their specialized shops, they compete against each other to attract customers, influence the demand for goods, and secure sponsorships from the 4 faction halls. To get an edge, merchants can employ a local townsfolk
this is interesting.
to work in their shops as staff.
Check this out. So the box has,
if they dare to cut corners,
default areas where you can use
they can gain leverage from the corrupt layer of
specifications.
But at what cost? After 3 days of selling at the markets, the wealthiest merchant shall be declared the winner. No, that was both flavor text and a description of the game.
Did you see? This is neat.
Yeah, that's not as interesting as the overview.
How is this
of
not
the
interesting?
game.
It's a good insert.
Fascinating. Wow.
This is a good insert. Look at it. Look.
Beautiful,
you know where
Jen.
things go. You know where things go.
You know, you value things too much. I value relationships.
Oh, you make relationships with copy? Is that what you're doing?
Flavor text, yes.
Okay.
Good insert, like Jan was pointing out. There are going to be gems. You can check out the wooden pieces.
Oh,
I'm going
nice.
to give the bags a solid mouthfeel. Let's see here.
Nice and velvety?
Very velvety.
Great.
Very
Just remind
velvety.
me never to touch that one
I appreciate that one. Well, the green one will be for me. Okay.
Exactly. Whoever,
Awesome.
what a character even is that? We'll figure it out.
Common little standees. I assume these are going to be for the people that are coming into the
No,
market.
the people are meeples. Actually, I don't know what the sandies are for.
Well,
See,
they're
because
for-
we have meeples here, and then we have
something.
our characters here.
Can we get them out instead of these are tiny, little, adorable, and actually remarkably characteristic little.
love them.
All right, give
Look at
this.
these.
Yep.
Look at these. These
Wooden
are nice.
tokens.
Yeah.
So what are those going to be used for?
So these are so we have time tokens here, which determine where we are at the location. We have our victory point trackers here, and then we also have the mice that are going to start filling up a tracker that's going to go on the main board. And here, let me see, in this stall action, I think it's a merchant action, which we basically get to, and it states the end of a round.
So first impressions on those minis. First off, a few of them have custom bases, which is really nice,
do they?
especially her right there.
Ooh.
But we've got like a treasure chest. We've got a blacksmith's hammer here. I really like the more chibi style ones, like this little guy with the giant eyes.
Yeah, from the Chronomancer.
I think you lose a little bit of detail in the pirate, but she still has a remarkable amount of detail for a thumbnail size mini.
And in addition to that, she also has 4 ships at her command, so I wouldn't underestimate her too much. Yeah, she's a scary gal. So what else do we got here? Okay, so here we have the unique player boards. Oh, this is one of the neatest ones, I think, just in terms of oh no,
The
actually,
entire
this
board.
is the main board.
Yeah,
I thought there was I saw a map in the back,
No.
and I was like, okay, this is the
This
captain.
This is like the whole thing right here.
Ooh,
Carefully
okay.
set it down.
Okay, here
So
we go.
this is going to be determining the flow of the game. We have our time tracker here. We have the various different marketplaces here and where your market stall is going to be. You're going to have ships that are going to be sailing into port and landing at different locations, determining where they're going to be going shopping for goods. And like any Euro-style game, to some degree, you are going to have a spiraling snake around the outside, which indicates the victory points that you might be able to score. The board's lovely. Artwork's
beautiful.
lovely. Colors pop very nice.
Miko. I told you, Miko.
He's a star. He's a gem of a human. It is
See, so
true.
here we go. That's kind of how everything would go.
What is this? What is it? No, it was carefully packaged inside there. What is it?
I think this is just like a placeholder for other things.
No, it was in there.
I don't know. I will carefully place it over here to the
Please
edge.
do. That might be an essential game part.
So kind of giving more. So this is particular components.
This is going to be for.
Man,
well, this is actually.
there's so many things
here's
to
the
talk
cool thing.
about.
This looks like it would just be main player track. No, this spinning wheel of
specifically
suffering,
for the captain.
The pirate. It's going to determine how far and how much danger or threat that she's going to be passing on as she's sailing around her map. So this is going to be where she's located with her 4 different pirate ships, and what she is doing is she's going to be maneuvering them around. It took me a while to find that word. I hunted for it for a long
the
time
treasure
there.
she's looking for.
She's going to be maneuvering around looking for treasure and fishing specifically. So not only is she a treasure hunter, she also believes in catching that bass.
Yes, she does. And those are the 2 types of resources that she's making. She's making fish and she's making treasure that she's then later peddling over to all the different
Have you seen
meeples.
that Key and Peele episode?
Which one?
The one with the marbles.
No.
You haven't?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. But I think you're talking. No! Why? Your saliva's getting on the board. Ow! Okay, well this video just took a horrible turn.
You've never seen that episode?
No, and I never want to see it now. It just remind me of you.
So Key goes into an office, and there's, I think it's Peele actually. I'm not sure. They go
Don't
into an
put those back in the.
They go into
God.
an office. I will sanitize all of these for you, Jen.
I'm never being the alchemist.
They go.
Oh, coincidentally, it is the green bag as well. Okay, great.
They go into an office, and you see what happens is there's a big vase of marbles.
And he asks if he can eat those. Oh, I almost grabbed one.
He just slowly starts inserting.
Can you grab that, please?
Until finally,
just grab it.
He just takes a handful and just.
You could have just described the episode instead of
Jen, don't worry.
shoving components in your mouth.
Jen, don't worry. I'm vaccinated.
You're horrible.
Band-Aid.
Alchemist. So the Alchemist is really interesting. It's like a combination between Potion Explosion and what I would describe Quacks of Quedlinburg to a certain bit.
Comment down below if you've seen that episode, or else I look like a freak.
There's going to be a little piece of cardboard here that's going to be collecting marbles, and the idea is that you are grabbing marbles from this area and then allocating them to these different cauldrons.
Yep.
And you're trying to avoid certain things piling up, specifically ichor, because that will make your cauldron overflow, and then, depending on the colors that everything has, you're then going to create potions based on whatever colors you're trying to determine, which will then produce your goods. Again, everybody produce goods.
Will come to the market, and then people will come to the market looking for those goods that you've produced.
Don't put these in your mouth, please. Did you put this in your mouth beforehand?
Why would I do
thank God.
That'd be unreasonable.
These are going to be our customers. So we have different color customers, and the different color customers determine the value of the goods that we're selling.
The compelling thing is you can see what customers are coming down the sale track throughout the course of the game, which means I could build towards something that's arriving, or I could fuddle my neighbor by maneuvering a ship or making sure a ship doesn't arrive on port on time.
Because
There's
one of the
little bit
interesting
of crossplay here, which could be a little cruel.
One of the interesting things is that every action that you take on your player boards is always going to move you forward on the timer track. And depending on where you land on the timer track, you will eventually go past a certain marker that shows a meeple. Every time you go through that marker, you're going to have 6 ships where you're going to grab one of these meeples from a bag and then place it on any of the 6 ships, which allows for that tomfoolery that Jesse was talking about just now. And here...
Oh, Tom and his foolery.
Ooh. Okay, so I thought these were going to be our...
No, this is a mini expansion. Dragon Island Festival. This module allows you to place known adventurers onto boats instead of blindly drawing them, as long as you're willing to pay a small price.
Oh.
Setup. Place the Dragon Island Festival cards so that it covers the Dragon Island on the board. After placing the adventurers on the boats, draw and place customers one at a time onto the Dragon Island until there are 8 total. Return any rogues that would be placed on Dragon Island to the adventurer bag, and then on production phase, you're going to be adding them to the ships, it looks like, and this is going to be our little Dragon Island module.
Fancy. It doesn't look like a dragon, though. I was expecting...
It's upside down. There you have it. You see it now?
Or we actually... Okay, so sure. That kind of looks like a... It looks like a disheveled dinosaur.
It's a lumpy dragon.
Yeah, it's very lumpy. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to be talking about the locksmith.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Locksmith is basically blacksmithing, just on a tiny scale.
So on this guy, this is going to be dice allocation. What you're trying to do is that you're trying to allocate dice that you'll be, I think, rolling at the beginning of the phase. I might be wrong on that, but basically, you'll be placing those die across... No, I'm not giving you anything that looks shiny or that you can put in your mouth. What? Oh, no. And what you're trying to do is trying to get certain amount of dice to pass certain thresholds. So you'll see here at the top of this board, it has 8 to 7, 10 to 9, 10 to 9 to 8 to 7, etc. You're trying to hit the higher amount so that you can then produce the good that it's showing you right there. And depending on the type of colored dice that you have, or for example, the top dice that you have, those are the type of goods that you'll create. I don't think we said this yet, but there's, across all characters, 2 types of goods. There's large goods and then smaller goods. And each one fetch different prices when you go and sell them to the people. So here we go. We have another guy. Ooh, and did you just find our townspeople?
I found the townspeople.
Ooh.
They're going to be placed onto this board that we have covered up by things.
And the idea with the townspeople...
Jen, show them to people. Watch this.
Oh,
You've got it.
I wanted to see them.
No, but you got to show them to the camera.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
All the excitement I had. What?
No, look how nice they are. I love this artwork. This artwork's amazing.
Okay, so townspeople cards. They're going to serve for 2 things. They're going to give you an immediate an immediate benefit when you grab them, and then you will slot them into different... I'm not sure if these are it, but you'll slot them into different locations on your character board. And what that will basically do is that it'll create a tableau feeling for each character that maximizes the types of activities and actions that they can do on their personal front. So it's really cool. You can only get 4 characters across the entire thing, so make sure that you're careful with what you're grabbing. And oh my god, you're making such a mess. Mm-hmm. Everything's a mess. We have like 4 boxes still to go
Max
through.
appreciated the mess, Jen.
I'm not Sean and Max, am I? I'm Jan.
That's obvious.
Grab the next thing.
That's everything out of here. Yeah, let's pull some more stuff out.
Oh, really? Well, we still have
one thing that we have
the
to show off.
Chronomancers to talk about. I'm not entirely sure what their mechanic is yet here in terms of components, but I do know that we have these 2 meeples that are going to be traveling across each one of these areas and just I don't know what you do here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't remember specifically.
You know
I just know
what
you
should
work with time.
Since you're not qualified here, I am.
Qualify? Oh God, no.
As the wise Gray, as Wiz Gray, the Chronomancer, you and your assistant Humphrey McCaff are entrepreneurial time travelers. You've made a business out of revisiting history and bringing back valuable relics and artifacts. But the mechanics are risky. Oftentimes, throughout the day, or was it yesterday, you and Humphrey just end up running around your workshop trying to configure the unstable time portals. If you let them get the better of you, it may jeopardize your many possible futures.
Okay, see, I wasn't too off. You're moving your meeples around.
Yeah, you're gonna be maneuvering around, taking action, sort of worker placement-esque with various portals and portal cards in here, doing your very best to keep that puzzle in place before it falls apart.
So let's recap, because I know we've talked about a lot and there's a bunch on the board, but technically a worker placement point-to-point movement.
Maybe.
Then we have dice allocation.
Maybe, we're not sure.
Sure.
We're not sure.
Dice allocation.
Yes.
Then we have resource management with the marbles.
Spinny McSpixters.
That is 100% point-to-point movement.
Spinny McSpixters.
Okay, sure. And those are just the 4 base characters that we have.
Can
we then have everything over here.
I'm going to read the flavor text for the Dragon Rancher and the Innkeeper.
Okay, I will allow the Dragon Rancher. I will allow the Dragon Rancher because that sounds cool.
Dragon Rancher. Dragons are the hottest steeds in demand. I like it. I like it.
I know what these are for now. These are for the goods for each character. And I will go ahead and start opening up the Oracle. Can I have a knife, please?
Nope.
I don't think I can. I was just gonna make. Oh, aha! There, I got it. I didn't need your help.
I thought you'd struggle with it.
No.
The Dragon
Never
Rancher.
struggle.
Dragons are the hottest steeds in demand, and you, Dwelma Draketooth, have the market cornered. As a 7th generation Dragon Rancher, your last name is associated with the most sought after serpents in the 5 realms. Yet it's not all glamorous. Young dragons are a handful to raise. They are fussy eaters, require lots of room to grow, and leave behind huge, steaming piles. Do you have what it takes to maintain the ranch and Draketooth Dragon's pedigree? Well, absolutely we do. Very cool. Very cool.
This reminds me a little bit of Dungeon Pets, like that board there.
Dungeon Pets or any of your dinosaur, like...
It's a chibi one, look.
Cute. Any of your dinosaur harvesting and growing things, it looks like we take actions on this board that are going to cost us a certain amount of time up on the top track here, and then throughout the course of it, we're going to be slowly nestling and growing various different dragon eggs in bushes until they hatch.
Look at the dragons, they're so cute!
I like it, they are cute.
Look at that. Okay, wow. So that was a Dragon Rancher and
The Innkeeper. You're going to read the Innkeeper.
I'm not going to read anything.
You're going to read the Innkeeper.
I'm not going to read
No,
anything.
You're going to read the Innkeeper.
No.
You're going to read.
Wanna.
Jen. You're going to Jen.
If I can open the box, I can do
read.
a thing.
Read.
And also, could you organize? Oh my god, my EDD is going to go crazy.
The Innkeeper.
The Innkeeper, as Mr. Nasty, the infamous Innkeeper, you give customers a simple promise. A stiff drink, soft bed, and a swift kick in the pants for those who start trouble. You won't sell large goods at the piers like other merchants in town. Instead, we'll offer room and board to tired adventurers after the markets close for the day.
Weary travelers.
But space is limited and customers are fuzzy. The last thing you want is folks yapping about a bad experience.
I didn't have a very good time last night.
Ooh, interesting. So here you're actually managing the meeples, and you're playing a completely separate game to a certain degree. Because then you're both kind of benefiting the other characters in terms of what they want, so that you can get what you want as well. That's pretty cool. And here, we have an additional few more meeples in there.
A few more people showing up.
And the most important thing in here, another mini.
I do like the minis. I think the vast majority of these minis are super, super entertaining and characteristic. I think the pirate loses a little bit of detail in the face, but honestly, with the size of them, these minis are really impressive. I normally expect less rounded features. Does that make sense?
Sure.
On characters like this, I can see this dude's cheeks. Like, look at this dude's cheeks. I can see his cheeks. I normally expect on minis this scale, less rounded features, more gaunt.
There's meeple beds.
Facial structures. Well, of course there's meeple beds.
meeple
Jen, what are you
beds.
expecting?
You're expecting meeple beds?
One more thing to open, my friend. The Oracle.
So, which one was this one? I remember the mechanic.
This is the future teller or something, I think.
Yeah, so the Oracle,
they
she's going to
benefit
be
from bringing in the correct types of people.
she's going to be dropping in certain components into a tray, and depending on the outcome of that tray, you then get to do actions based on whatever lands.
The Oracle.
The divining dish.
As Haggath the Oracle, you deal in the fortunes of the unfortunate. Read the stars, divine the future, and twist the fates in your attempts to part folks from their precious gold. Weary adventurers visit the shop in search of hope and guidance. You offer this through the luck of charms and horoscopes, but sometimes you need to do a little voodoo too. Just be careful not to let your dark dabblings or dirty dishes scare away too many honest customers.
That's what it was. It's a roll and write. Yep.
Which is crazy.
That's so neat.
Many weird little mechanic systems built into this. And here's what I've heard about all of these. Everyone that's played these little individual puzzles,
they like them?
They have said they are good on their own.
Oh, this Minnie's, I think, my favorite. Look at how chubby she is.
She's like
She's so round.
She looks awesome, though. I really want to paint these. I genuinely think these are so good they're worth like customizing.
They just have so much personality.
They have so much character. They have so much character.
I love it. This is, I think out of everyone so far, I want to play Dragon Rancher, like, at first, because I want to play them all, but Dragon Rancher, the Mystic, and, who am I missing? It wasn't the Chronomancer. Who am I missing? I don't know. And the Marvel person, the Alchemist.
I think
wait, not yet.
Oh, no, I got it.
You're missing the most exciting thing for a lot of people here, the Kickstarter extras.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
So let's go ahead and...
I'm so sorry.
The secret stash. And man, this is a heavy little box.
I think I'm the most intrigued by the Blacksmith.
Okay.
Just that resource generation, the dice management, and I like the idea of like this guy struggling to create wares. I want to play as him. The Oracle seems really fascinating, but I'm a bit terrified of a roll and write in a game like this. I think the Pirate would be a lot of fun as well.
Point to point, yeah.
Ooh, read that.
So secret stash. It's a little goblin, so I'm going to do a
flavor
goblin
text
voice.
in the Kickstarter exclusives.
Welcome to the secret stash. This box contains a treasure trove of goodies that will enhance your experience while visiting Merchant's Cove. The content contained here is modular, meaning that you can mix and match different parts of it to suit the unique tastes of your gaming group. For those playing solo, there are also challenges to increase the difficulty of the solo mode, and scenarios which offer thematically charged content supported by unique mechanics.
Cool. No, genuinely, every one of these is full of tiny little... Merchant's Cove was settled 50 years ago, but no one agrees on the exact date, so we voted to celebrate all of them equally. It's the greatest 4 days in the 5 realms. The town's guard are too drunk to enforce any laws, and the criminals are too drunk to commit any crimes. The perfect time. Like, this is just full of little expansion bits and bobs and pieces, solo scenarios. This is awesome.
New corruption cards, rogue cards, townsfolk sets. Oh my lord, there's so much stuff.
It's packed to the brim.
New boats also?
Yep.
What? Okay. So when are we playing this?
When do you have time?
Now. I think I have time now.
I think we have a podcast to record in like an hour.
Oh, we don't have to worry about that. We can just do this instead.
The last thing I wanted to go over is I do want to, because this art's by the Mikos.
No, I am super excited about this one. I backed this myself, and I got this too.
We picked on it a little bit at the beginning.
Oh, we didn't pick on it.
Well, we did.
Like,
we joked about it a little bit.
I'm excited about this 100%.
Grab your pen and get ready. You and up to 3 other adventurers will soon embark on a campaign adventure to explore 3 unique fantasy world maps. As brave adventurers, you will use your skills to complete quests and side quests. When you complete quests, you will gain rewards such as mana and active special powers, experience to level up your character, and of course, treasure. After you finish the final map, the adventurer with the most valuable treasure will declare themselves the winner. It's like you said, it's a little roll and write.
Oh my god. Everybody has their own little book.
It's a little story-driven roll and write.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me look at this. Oh, so here's the story. You're going through one.
Yeah. 2.
And then passing the page and going through a different one.
That's so cool.
Oh.
This you know my favorite roll and write right now, Jan?
Cartographers.
Because of
the exploration and kind of discovering
the story
things.
I can feel like I'm fine. This has every reason to challenge the heck out of my favorite roll
and beautiful artwork too.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well,
I'm just gonna
Final
put this
Frontier
over here.
You done did good.
Next, we gotta play it and see how good it actually is.
I don't need to.
I'm excited.
Check the mouthfeel of those marbles.
Oh,
You done?
why are you reminding? There's still 2 over there.
You did good. We'll see you next time.